Hey everyone, CrazyMike'sApps.com. Let's check out the app Earthquake. This is not a game, it's a news app. Came out in November, just a little while ago, and it chronicles earthquakes throughout the world. Comes to us from Mobizio Inc., and it is $1.99 in the iTunes App Store. Now, we're going to go ahead and I'll explain this app to you, give you the full details, descriptions, whatnot. You can see this is where I am in Florida. Warm, where you guys are at, or some of you. Let's see, is that DC? Snow. Okay, it's not a weather app. I'm just making fun of you people who are cold today. It's actually really cold here. Anyhow, this app will, like I said, chronicle earthquakes, and we can go ahead and jump right into it. So it's based on the U.S. Geological Survey's information, and it's very well made. It's clean, no breaks, no crashes that I found, and it works just the way it is advertised. So when I first came in to the app, it asked to use your location. I said yes, and that's why it's picking this area. But you can change that by putting in my location, which is where I'm at, search, which is an address search, or you can actually go to your address book and see, maybe you want to check out how Aunt Betty's doing. Then you could do that, and it'll pull up the information for whatever location you put in. So that's how you get the location started up. The next thing is the list of filter. This is important because this is how you determine basically this app. Well, let's go back. Okay, sorry. What basically this app is going to do is going to determine, based on your settings, where earthquakes are. If you look at this, you believe it or not, there's earthquakes constantly throughout the day. These are all the earthquakes from let's see, just from yesterday and today. You can see there was one in Taiwan yesterday that was bad because it's 6.4 on the Richter scale, or magnitude, and that was yesterday in Taiwan. There was a 5.1 in Indonesia, a 5.1 in Tonga. Obviously red is bad, yellow is medium, kind of like, that's in Puerto Rico. And then the green is just expected, apparently, and nothing major. But there was at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then there was a fourth earthquake here in Malawi, which is in Africa. I checked this out. What's cool is you pop on that, it tells you it was a 6.0, it tells you the longitude and latitude. You can pop on that, and it tells you the magnitude, where it's at. It's pretty wild. I mean, it's really cool. You can email this information, so if you know somebody that you want to email this to, you can email it to them. You can go to the USGS, the U.S. Geological Survey website. It takes you right there, and you can actually put in information saying that you felt shaking or movement or whatever, and you can probably get a lot more details of the actual incidents itself. But look at all these earthquakes. It's today. It's 6:12. It's accurate. It's up to date. I mean, it's only 6:20 on my phone, but it's 6:12. There was a 1.5, and these green ones are probably, whatever. You won't even notice anything, I don't think, in most of these colors except red, obviously. So that is the deal here. It's a really cool app. I mean, I think it's pretty neat. You people out in California would probably want to have this on your phone, and here in Florida, I think we had an earthquake a couple of years ago. I was actually at church, I was up in a Sunday school room teaching some kids, and next thing I knew, I could actually feel the floor moving. So it was that was definitely strange. So we don't get too many earthquakes here in Florida. Anyways, that's your deal here. There's a help button that gives you instructions that are very explanatory on everything. Very cool. And you have a filter. This is the part that I wanted to explain. So the distance can be, 96 miles. You can go down to 0 miles to all, and anything in between, roughly. I mean, there's probably a distance gap, but it goes whatever. You can set how far you want information. So if you don't care about Taiwan, then take it out of the equation. If you only care about California and the surrounding area, then that's what you do. You can also set, like, I don't want to hear about anything but like a 5. and then that's all you hear. You can show earthquakes occurring an hour, day, week. So I put day because it'll show you everything. Anyhow, this is a cool app. It's definitely one that I think is pretty neat. If I lived in California, this sucker would live on my phone. But here in Florida, I may not keep it, not because I don't like it, but because my phone is jammed with apps. So look, this is the Earthquake app. It's by Mobizio. It's $1.99 in the iTunes App Store. Cool app. App of the day today, December 20th, 2009. It's going to get 4 Crazy Mike heads because it's quality. Until next time, Crazy Mike saying see ya.